How much of that have you had? Pull it out. It's nearly half gone.
Dude, they're catching him straight red-handed. How's he gonna get away with this? Alright, to all of you that are new to the channel, this is Josh will show you. We do the best reacts you've ever seen in your life. And today we got something a little special. Guy gets pulled over after drinking and he's got an open container. Somehow, I don't know how, somehow, he's gonna blow a 0.0. Might have a little trick we need to learn over here. Let's see what we got.
When it comes to finding impaired drivers.
Oh, look at that.
And at an RBT lineup in Newcastle,
They're gonna get that? Seven. You wanna come in?
one moment's hesitation puts this driver under the spotlight.
Bring him in.
An RBT lineup? What does RBT stand for? Something to do with alcohol. Random breath testing, RBT, is defined as a test given by police to drivers chose by chance to measure the amount of alcohol the drivers have. It means that any driver can be stopped by police at any time to test for breath for alcohol consumption. Sobriety checkpoints means checkpoints or roadblocks established by police on public roadways to control for drinking and driving. So they actually have random breath testing and like checkpoints. Maybe it's in little hot spots they find. Okay, so they don't even need probable cause. All right, I see. I've actually never seen this. Maybe this is something that's specific to their area or in Newcastle, I think they said it was. Where the heck's Newcastle? Is it Australia or United Kingdom? I don't know, he seems kind of Aussie to me. I'm thinking this is Australia. They have spots where you can just do random breath testing. You don't actually have to have probable cause. Unlike America. This should probably be implemented everywhere. But, all right, interesting.
And at an RBT lineup in Newcastle,
They're gonna get that? Seven. You wanna come in?
one moment's hesitation puts this driver under the spotlight.
Okay, so he didn't pull over right away. He was trying to just kind of move through the checkpoint. That kind of highlights him a little bit, doesn't it?
Just pulled up short.
Evening, driver. Yeah, my name's Andrew Gilmore of Newcastle Highway Patrol. Have you had anything to drink this evening?
I had 2 bourbon and cokes at Shoal Bay Country Club around 5 o'clock.
Yep. Is that all?
No.
We've had a few more since then.
Oh, no. Okay, so it's 5 o'clock. I don't know what time it is. It looks like it's a little closer to 10 or maybe even after. So that's enough time to get out of his system, possibly. Possibly. Don't go drinking and driving. Drink responsibly. But, all right, let's see what else he had.
And have you?
I've got a long neck here with me.
And you've been drinking in the car, have you?
Got a long neck here with me. For those of you who don't know, it's just, that's a bottle. You got yourself a fifth. So he's got himself a fifth of alcohol with him after he already had some drinks at the country club. Gotta keep that buzz going, homie.
You understand that's an offence, sir?
Only if I'm over, isn't it?
I mean, I'm over it. It's like I've just had a few drinks at the country club and I'm just swinging off the bottle. I'm over it. What? Damn. Didn't realize it was an offense.
It's an offence. So where's the long neck? How much of that have you had? Pull it out. It's nearly half gone.
Dude, he's had half of that. That's, oh my gosh, he's had half of that. I'm over it. Dude, dude's got stomach of steel. Is he just sitting there driving around? Holy crap, dude. That's hardcore. That's really hardcore.
It's nearly half gone.
That's from Anna Bay.
Damien bought a long neck mixer of bourbon and cola to keep him company on the 3-hour drive to Sydney.
So you're drinking Woodstock bourbon whilst you're driving? That's not real good, is it?
And that's just...
Wait, pause. Got my kitty meowing at the door. Girl, come in. What are you doing? You look like you need attention. Come on, you want to watch some drunk drivers need a girl? Come on up. Come on up, little girl. Hey, don't go knocking over my light, though. Welcome to the show, little girl. Welcome to the show. You know, baby, you can stay right here. Just don't go knocking over my light.
So you're drinking Woodstock bourbon whilst you're driving? That's not real good, is it?
And that's just topping up on what he had at the club.
When was your last sip?
probably about 15 minutes ago.
Is that the only other bourbon that you've consumed apart from the two at Shoal Bay?
Fuck off, I haven't had a drink in over 15 minutes. Little girl, don't be like this guy.
Having already admitted to drinking whilst driving, Damien is put straight on the tube.
Get away from the camera, little girl.
Put your lips right around.
What are you doing on the camera? Huh? What do you think you're doing? Oh. You need attention, don't you? Oh, Daddy pet you after the episode. Oh.
What I need you to do, put your lips right around and blow. No. Not hard. Nice and steady. All right.
Yep.
Just pretend you're
Steady
blowing
wins
up a
the race.
balloon, but just nice and steady. You don't have to blow the actual backside out of it, okay?
Yeah. You don't actually have to blow the backside out of it. Little girl, you're getting hair everywhere. All right, let's see how he does. I don't know how he's gonna. He just said he drank 15 minutes ago. 15 minutes ago. All right, let's see.
Okay, and lips around, blow. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Thank you, that's fine.
Officer Gilmore's gut instinct is that Damien will blow over. And the result shocks everyone. Damien's moment of indecision may have been down to the bourbon he was necking on his 200k trip back to Sydney.
200k. I don't know how far 200k is, but it sounds pretty far. I'm American. But hey, to Sydney, this is Australia. Hey, we got something right.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. Thank you, that's fine.
Damien's long journey home could now come to a screeching halt. Or maybe not.
How can that be?
Just kidding. I didn't drink nothing. You know, I was playing with your dog. You know, I was playing. Playing jokes. We got jokes.
That's what I don't understand. But definitely showing up zero.
Regardless of the zero result, Officer Gilmore is not impressed.
How are you not impressed? You could maybe not be happy, but how are you really? You're not impressed. You're not impressed. He's impressed.
I'm going to Sydney, so I just thought.
But why would you drink alcohol whilst you're driving?
But I was just going to Sydney, so I thought, better be drunk. Like, how am I supposed to drive all the way to Sydney and not have a couple drinks?
It's not going to intoxicate me.
How do you know?
It's not gonna intoxicate me. And he's like, how do you know? He's like, you saw the test yourself. You see how confused he looks?
It's not going to intoxicate me.
How do you know? Any bit of alcohol, especially that amount of alcohol, is going to have some effect. Have you got a drinking problem?
No.
If you can't drive from one city to the other without drinking half a bottle of alcohol on the way, you might have a drinking problem. And actually, fun fact, he might not have a drinking problem, because contrary to popular belief, alcohol is not a problem. Alcohol, as a general rule of chemistry, is neither a suspension nor a colloid. I'm just assuming that's how to pronounce colloid. Don't judge. It is, however, a solution, but only in the form of drinking alcohol. So anybody tells you got an alcohol problem, no, I got the solution right here.
Suspicious the breathalyzer might be faulty, Officer Gilmore isn't taking any chances.
I have to apologise, but I'm going to have to retest you. I believe that the machine that I've got, there might be something wrong with it, okay?
He's like, come on, I liked that other one. Why don't we bring that other one back here? I like that one.
And blow nice and steady. Go ahead now, blow. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Stop now, thank you.
Come on, 0.0, 0.0.
Should set the record straight.
Come on. Yes!
Can you just hop out of the car for me, please?
You don't want me to pull up?
No, I just want you to hop out.
Want me to pull up? I'm good. I can whip this thing around, whatever you need, officer. I'm good.
Have you had any other substance this evening?
Oh, man.
Nothing at all?
Okay, so I see. They're thinking maybe he's on a little bit of drugs. That's a methed out man right there. Yeah, and I guess if you're up for this long and you're trying to make that long of a trip, you probably don't want a depressant, whatever it is called, like alcohol. This boy's probably wanting himself a little stimulant, something to give him a little energy. We're gonna see if maybe they're gonna try to do some drug test or something.
Nope.
Nothing at all?
Nope.
It's just I'm looking at your eyes and they just don't look right to me.
Mate, I'm fine. I just drove from Sydney to, Newcastle, spent 2 hours with my daughter. Now I got to drive home. Maybe and test me for whatever. It's fine.
You haven't had any illicit substances whatsoever?
No, mate, I got to drive back home.
No, that's not the issue.
That's not the question. I'm not asking if you need to head back home. I'm asking if you did drugs.
No, that's not the issue. I'm saying a lot of people, they're tired, take illicit substances to make sure that they can drive further and further and further.
No.
Okay, so he drove from Sydney to Newcastle. He drinks at the country club, drinks half a bottle of bourbon on the way back, and then he gets pulled over at an RBT station and blows a 0.0 on the first one, a 0.0 on the second one. Dude's probably on dude's on drugs, dude. He does seem a bit off. Look at those eyes. Look at those eyes. But I don't think the officer's buying it. I wouldn't be buying it.
His eyes were slightly dilated. There's a possibility that he might have been under influence of something else. So therefore, it's always better to be safe than sorry. I don't want to put another person on the road that might be affected by some illicit drug and then put, our families in jeopardy on the road.
Let the testing begin. I don't know, dude. Dude was doing pretty good on the first test, but let's see. I think that one was more alcohol specific. I think now he's gonna try to see if he's on some drugs.
Can you do me a favour? Just walk right across to those officers in a straight line and then turn around and come back for me, thank you.
In the absence of a drug testing kit, police put Damien through his paces, the old-fashioned way.
All right.
That was a perfectly normal walk. There was nothing wrong with that.
Just take your finger and close your eyes and try and point it into your nose. All right. You seem okay.
I'm fine.
All right, mate.
I'm fine. Dude! Okay, dude's killing the test, honestly. You got the proof of the alcohol in there and the fact that he admitted it, but dude seems fine. I think we got a vet here. We got a vet. This guy is experienced. This is not his first rodeo.
You seem okay.
I'm fine.
All right, mate. Look, infringement for that, and then you'll be on your way, but...
How much is the infringement?
$303, I think.
Nah.
Oh, mate, you can't drink and drive. It's just silly.
No. Really? All I did was drink half a bottle of bourbon after hitting the country club, but now I'm on some stimulants. Like, come on. So was he maybe not really drinking? Maybe that bottle was just for last night or something? That's what I'm assuming. He probably does drink and drive sometimes, but probably not for this long trip. So maybe he knew he was off. They knew they were going to be onto him, so he tried to blame it on the alcohol, so he doesn't have to blame it on the drugs. But dude's on something, man.
If you haven't got a lid with that, then I'd like you to dispose of it, because I'm not going to let you drive with that in the car again and then take the bottle with you. Thank you very much. All right, mate.
Expensive lesson.
I think it's...
It looked like it was very hard for him to pour that out. I wonder if that's like just Pepsi and drugs. Is there any kind of drug you can just mix with your Pepsi? I don't know. It's on that scissor.
It should be an expensive lesson, mate. You put yourself at risk and others at risk by doing that, okay?
Nice to meet you, Andrew. I wish
Lovely.
it had been under better
Take it easy, mate.
circumstances.
Take it easy.
Hey, actually, what a gentleman. Nice to meet you, Andrew. Wish it was under better circumstances.
The last thing I was going to do is let him have that bottle so we can have another drink. Hopefully he's learnt from it.
And back off he goes. Dude. Okay, all right. So this guy, legend status. Legend status. Dude literally gets pulled over at an RBT station. He passes both breathalyzer tests. He's clearly on something. Passes the sobriety test. And he's free to drive right on off. Oh, only problem was he admitted to drinking. You never admit to it, people. You'd have got off scot-free if you didn't admit to it. Unless they searched his vehicle, but I don't know. It didn't even look like they searched him. Like, I'm pretty sure a quick little pat down would have found some drugs on him. Or at least the empty baggie or whatever he keeps it in. But I think the only thing we might have learned is that this man is a legend. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. It really helps the algorithm, really helps push me. Tell a friend. Don't be afraid to tell a friend. They're gonna love it. They're gonna love this. But thanks again so much for watching. Hey, drive safe out there. See you next time.